Hey everybody, this is Alan Moore, certified financial planner and founder of Serenity Financial Consulting. Thanks for joining me. So the Powerball has finally been won. The $580 million prize is the second largest lottery ever and has caused a ticket buying frenzy over the last couple of days. Although I didn't buy any lottery tickets, I love using the Powerball as a way to encourage my clients to dream a little. So even if you didn't buy any tickets, I bet you were thinking about all the ways and things that you could do with that money, the ways you could spend that money. I know I sure did. You know, buying a second home in the Alps, traveling the world, giving money to charity. The list really is endless. So I want you to take a second, grab a piece of paper and a pen, and write down all the different things that you said you'd do if you won $580 million. And now I know you're really only going to see about half of that. After taxes if you take the lump sum. But let's just ignore that for a second and dream. What would you do with that $580 million jackpot? See, this is actually a question that I ask my clients. Every new client I ask, what would you do with unlimited time and unlimited money? And it's actually a really difficult question to answer. But by saying, what would you do with the lottery money, it kind of gives us the ability to start dreaming a little. We are burdened by our current reality. It is really hard to think outside of where we currently are today. So like I said, when I say what would you do with unlimited money, you think, well, you think within your current constraints of your life and your current income, current time. But by saying what would you do with the lottery money, then it kind of gives you the opportunity to step outside of your current reality and really think, what would I do if money was no issue? So like I said, I ask all clients this, and the most common response I hear is, I'd quit my job. That's always number one. I quit my job. And then the follow-up responses are usually travel more, spend more time with family, set up a trust fund for college expenses for kids and grandkids and that sort of thing. Those are kind of the typical responses. But what's interesting is that we don't have to wait until we win a $580 million lottery in order to incorporate some of those goals and dreams into our financial plan. See, this question is actually amazing at discovering goals and dreams, hopes, life ambitions. And we can use those discoveries then to help position your finances to help support achieving some of those goals and dreams. So although you may not be able to buy the second home in the Alps, maybe 2 weeks on the ski slopes is doable, even if you have to do them, in the Rockies instead of going overseas. Or maybe traveling the world isn't possible, but taking a week or two of vacation and traveling is doable. So we can help position basically these goals and dreams into your financial plan today. So I'd be interested in I hope you will sit down and actually write down what are the goals that would come out of having $580 million. How would you spend that money? And then my next question is, how could you position yourself today to accomplish one or two of those goals? I bet it can be done. So I'd love to hear your feedback on what your goals are and if you think you could accomplish some of those today. So that's all I have for today. Thanks so much for joining me.